Hello, you guys. Welcome back to another episode, last of the month for Kind of Hot, Kind of Healthy. My vibe today is coziness because I don't know about you, but here it is fucking cold as shit again. It's windy, it's rainy. Like, the vibes are not high at all. And we had like two good days where it was like 70 degrees and sunny. And I was like, oh my God, like I'm alive. And now it's just disgusting again.
No, we're back to the tundra. It snowed like crapola last
Yeah.
night. It snowed so much. Yeah, I'm feeling the cozy vibes today. I threw away my winter boots, so I don't have winter
Why?
boots. They were destroyed. They were
Oh,
cracked and like holes. These were from high school.
bitch,
I
how
know.
old are you? And you had boots from high school?
They were still good.
Apparently not.
No, this season was the true put them in their grave.
You know, when you like go to donate shoes to certain places, like I've seen this on line, but like they'll check for
Mhm.
like soul rot basically. And like if it like cracks and it gets all weird, it's not anything like gross. It's just like that they'll check like the kind of the integrity of the shoe. So it sounds like your
Gotcha.
shoe had zero integrity left.
And none. It was like, please put me on my misery. So
Been
I
there.
literally threw them away, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna need them anymore.
See, the thing is with winter, especially like in New England, don't get caught tripping. Don't get caught doing all these things. It's spring. It's spring. No, wait. You have a nice day. It's global warming, but you better
Hmm.
wait because in 2 seconds, it's going to snow. It's going to drop the temperatures again. It's not right. I'm not saying it's right, but you got to be prepared. You got to stay prepared.
I I know, I know. So it is on my list to get winter boots. I'm like, man, I just put it off till next year, whatever. And I'm like, maybe I should just get them now so I had them out of the way.
Or
um,
Black Friday.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
No.
Today is really going to be a catch up episode. So many things have occurred. Do you want to, we go back and forth? How you want to do this?
Yeah, we'll go back and forth. So,
Okay, okay.
I have been going through it in life and I needed a good show. I needed something because I'm caught up on everything. Just like Summer House honestly hasn't been hitting, and I needed something that I could binge watch and really get into. So I listened to The Bald and the Beautiful with Trixie Mattel and Katya, and Trixie is always talking about Thousand Pound Sisters. So what did I do? Got on my little HBO app and binge
Hmm.
watched 8 seasons. Now,
We love.
there's only like 8 to 10 episodes, which what are we doing? TLC, give these people more of a contract because 8 to 10
Hmm.
episodes? What do you, well, come on, I can do that in my sleep. What are you doing here? I need like 15 to 20. Like bring back the days where we had that many episodes. But anyway, oh my God. The drama is like top tier because it's like two sisters, obviously, and they're going through their weight loss journey and it's the ups and the downs, but it's also sibling dynamics. And
Hmm.
just imagine, because like I know for the most part, like my sister and I, like we are not crazy towards each other for the most part. However,
Hmm.
if there was a camera around sometimes, we would definitely be embarrassed. You know what I mean? Like there are
Hmm.
moments where you find yourself, I mean, for Christ's sakes, one time on a family vacation, we're sitting in this Greek restaurant. It's quiet. It's like we're the biggest party there, me, a couple of my friends, my dad, my sister, whatever. And she was annoying the fuck out of me. And I can't remember what I said, but I like said like you need to chill or something. And she goes, "Stop being a bitch." And it's so quiet in the restaurant. And
Oh, I remember this
I go,
story.
"Oh, absolutely not." I go, "James, give me the car keys." I get the car keys. I get up, I go sit in the car. I was like, "I will not be accosted like this in the restaurant." It was like straight out of like
Wait, what?
reality show.
How much? When was this?
Mm, maybe 2019. And I'd do
Okay.
it again. And she would say it again.
I mean, 7 years ago. That's a good amount of time.
Yeah, but it's not the first time, and it surely wouldn't be the last time. Now we just,
Mm,
I wouldn't leave, is the problem. I would
mm,
say, you need to shut the fuck up. And she'd be like, don't be a bitch. And I'd be like, we're not doing this here. And she'd be like, fine. And then we would be able to, but yeah. But rarely would we get into these moments. But if a camera was on us at the wrong place, the wrong time, that would be embarrassing. And it was,
no.
like, because you're like, you're just living your life. When you're on a reality TV show, you kind of need to pretend the cameras aren't there because, like, people don't want this, like, super polished show. Like, we're watching a TLC
Mhm,
show. We want the
mhm,
realness. So
mhm,
they go through their whole journey. Like, we're currently on season 8. That's the season that's out right now. And, like, the light at the end of the tunnel is like basically or not basically, all of Tammy and Amy's siblings, including themselves. They've all gotten weight loss surgery. Some of them have gotten skin removal. Like they're all doing far better health wise. Like they're doing great. They're off their diabetes medication. Their risk factor has gone down for all these things. So we love that. So I needed
mhm.
to know that things were going to be okay. I don't think I could have watched it as it was like coming out because like it is really upsetting. I mean, Tammy has this like really severe food addiction and like you don't watch a lot of other shows unless you watch Intervention where like people are actively like harming themselves in addiction. You know what I mean? Trigger
Mhm.
warning addiction. Um, but the tea is so good. Like the fights are crazy, the sibling drama is crazy. Tammy was dating a couple of guys from like a BBW group, and then
Mhm.
she married this guy,
Wait, BBW?
Big Beautiful Women,
Ah.
and they were like feeders, and so the siblings were like, this is not good for your diet. Like this guy does he's like the BBW king. He like posts like if a woman is under 300 pounds, like I'm walking out or whatever. And the siblings are like, Tammy, this guy is not good for your diet. Like meanwhile she was like 700 pounds at this point. So she's like, well, I don't even know if I want to be below 300 pounds. And they're like, Tammy, that still wouldn't be healthy. Like, this guy's not good for you. He doesn't love you. He doesn't care about you. He's fetishizing you. And the poor thing, she just wanted to feel loved and feel wanted. You know what I mean? Like, so I can't imagine, all of the kind of the trauma that comes along with that type of a food addiction. But for the most part, I mean, present day, as far as the episode from last night that I finished, they're doing good. And I'm obsessed
Mhm.
with it. And you better believe I will keep y'all up to date because it is now my hyperfixation. I finished it last night. What did I do this morning when I was making breakfast?
Listen to it, watch more.
Started over. Yeah, started over.
Started over.
I watched it all. I finished it.
Oh.
Because now I get this weird thing. Guys, let me know in the comments below. I get this thing where, like, it's not necessarily the content, but it's the people's voices that become comforting. Like, because it's been a constant, now I
Mm,
just like to hear the same voices. I don't care if I've
mhm,
heard the show a million times, I don't care if I've seen the scene, but it's almost the voice is comforting. Does that make
mhm.
sense?
Yeah, no, I definitely, yeah, like the background music. Like, no, I agree with
Yeah, like
that.
some of your favorite songs you play, like, I don't know about you, but I don't know what type of illness that is, but I can play a song 40 times in a row and not be sick of it.
Okay. Mental illness. I'm
Well, I
not
already do.
sure.
Yeah, I already do have. We know mental illness is there. I mean, we're not hiding her,
Mm,
but I don't know
no.
what that is all about. But it's not my job to try and dissect that. It's just my job to enjoy. I'm enjoying it. But yeah, that's been my tea lately. And
Uh,
honestly, if there is one thing about me, I am a Bravo girl as much as I am a TLC girl. Like
yeah, you
I
really are. You really hold it both down together.
Yeah, like I think as I grew up watching both, so they're always like it was always very comforting. Like I grew up watching Sister Wives, I grew up watching Little People Big World.
Hmm.
Um what were the other, or the Duggars, 19 Kids and
The
Counting.
Duggars.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think I started when it
Yep.
was like 14 Kids and Counting. Like my ass is home alone, maybe with my older sister there, just like watching all the good channels and like,
16 and pregnant.
oh,
Now
remember
it's
when it
like
was like
10.
remember when it was 15 and pregnant?
Have you
And then it
seen the
became
clips
Teen
on
Mom.
TikTok?
The
Have you
13-year-olds. Oh, that's disgusting. That is honestly so horrifying. A 13-year-old should not be sexually active. That is like so
her boyfriend was
upsetting.
11.
That's disturbing. That is you are a child. You
I
are a
know.
child.
I know.
Oh,
There was a clip I saw
and
and
no 13-year-old should be giving birth. Like I don't even think, you know, an 18-year-old is old enough to give
I
birth. Like you don't know things. That's so like traumatizing. Can you imagine? It's traumatizing for a grown ass woman. You know what I mean?
I cannot imagine.
Oh,
And what was I gonna say?
sorry, I'm
Oh, I
so
saw a
passionate.
clip. It's okay. I saw a clip and it was like, and I got pregnant. And then her mom said something and she goes, oops. And like the way she said oops, the comments were like that oops would have sent me spiraling. Like, oops, like,
Oh, like
oops.
she was
Like
like, "Oops, got pregnant."
yeah, like she says like her mom says something and she goes, oops, like, they didn't I don't think they even wore a condom. Like,
How would they know about that? They're kids.
I don't know. I don't know.
Like that's the problem. Okay, do we know where it was set? Was it like set in the South? We're going to speculate and say, well, here's an example. In a lot of like southern states, sexual education is not allowed in schools. And then you have all of these young kids running
um,
around not knowing things, and they're like, I can't get pregnant from this. It's one time or whatever. Like
well,
people don't
I'm
know
pretty
these things.
right, but I don't think our sexual education is even good because like think about now, like
Right. It's definitely not
I
good.
had I had an ex tell me you can't get pregnant on your period, and I go, okay, well, your fucking doctor told me that. Did you not realize that women can get pregnant on their periods? It depends on their ovulation. So the sperm can live in within you for like what 3 days, and if it coincides with your ovulation, depending on when you ovulate, aka me, who has the most dysfunctional period of them all, sometimes my ovulation is just sporadic. So yes, you can get pregnant on your period. Like even my dad said that to me one
Know
time.
that. I had no
Yeah,
idea.
yeah. He's like, I thought you couldn't. I'm like, no, you can. Depends on your ovulation. So girls, if you are having sex on your period, just know you still can
Okay,
get
also that's
pregnant
Boo
on your
Boo the
period.
Fool. Do not have sex on your period. That is gross. I'm sorry.
Really?
Ugh, it's like, ugh, like I'm not even feeling like hot and bothered. I'm not feeling hot under the
That's
collar.
true.
Like I
Yeah.
feel like I'm like my boobs hurt. I'm like a little like, your stomach's a little bloated. I'm like I'm bleeding out of my cooter. I got a Diva cup up there. I'm like, what are we doing? We're closed. Road closed. Road closed.
That's true.
Okay. But no,
That's
I
true.
mean like obviously I knew that like ovulation is not like one day, like within,
Hmm.
especially when you do your tracking apps, a lot of the times it also does not provide you enough information. And I think like overall, women's sexual health is not taught
Hmm.
enough. And so I'm
No.
not surprised all of these teenagers on the shows are getting pregnant because like they don't know these
Hmm.
things. And fuck, I didn't even
Hmm.
know that. I mean, I guess I could have surmised that, but I have always ovulated
Surmised like that.
14 days after my period. Like I'm regular as a
Mm,
clock. So to
mm,
me, I wouldn't even think about it because,
mhm.
but where was I going with that?
I don't know.
I don't know either,
Ooh,
but
the
it's
sun just
it's
fell.
what just fell?
An ice chunk just fell and scared me.
Oh. Honestly, this time of year shit is falling off the roof and it is terrifying. But
uh,
yeah, no, it's so crazy. Like women don't know so much about their own sexual health because like it's
yeah.
not talked about. There's not enough conversation. And so like all the baddies all over TikTok and Instagram and social media, like giving out this info for women, like hell to the fucking yeah, because
Yeah.
You're the real MVPs. So no, it does not shock me. It's disturbing that there's that like 13-year-old being pregnant because I've seen that clip. Is that a TLC show?
Yes, 'cause it's bringing back like
Oh, they're
16
like
and pregnant, but like it's a new name. I don't know.
unexpected. I think it's unexpected.
Yes, but it's TLC because like where else
Oh yeah,
was?
yeah, yeah. No, I actually just saw it on my HBO app. It said new episodes. And like I can't fuck with that. Like that's because I used to watch 16 and Pregnant. I used to watch Teen Mom, but like it's so it's so upsetting. Like it's hard to watch. And like especially like the whole era of like Janelle and Babs, her mom. And the
Mm,
only like kind of funny thing that came out of that, which obviously wasn't funny, it's traumatic, but like Babs being like, "You and Kifa, you smoking pot all day. Like, what about Kifa?" Like a queen, iconic. I that was so funny. So that has been your This Week in Pop TLC edition because
yeah.
the bitch is loving it. I'm over here like having a renaissance with TLC. Because I'll try out random TLC shows. But this one hit. Like this and Sister Wives is neck
Hmm.
and neck for me. And I
Hmm.
actually on my personal YouTube, I'll link it below, but it's just Ali Wagner coaching. I do recaps of Sister Wives and I cook when I do
Hmm.
them. And it's a fun little
Hmm.
thing I call cooking with the fifth sister wife because if you're in the Sister Wives circle,
That's a good name.
you know that it's always up for conversation. Will there be a fifth wife? Will there be a fifth wife? Like early on in the season. So that's my little
Yeah.
cheeky name. But I love a deep dive. Like, you know me with a TV show. So, and then also, guys, let us know in the comments below. Maddie and I want to do lives on TikTok. We want to
Mm.
do deep dives of shows, whether it's a specific episode or a series or whatever. What do you want to hear our takes on? Because we're here for it. I'm going to clip this for TikTok,
Uh-huh.
YouTube, IG. What do you want to hear our specific takes on? If it's like a specific episode of Jersey Shore, or if it's a specific episode of your favorite Bravo show, or a series, whatever it is, drop it
Hmm.
because we love to give you our thoughts. That's why we have a podcast. We love to yap.
What else? Okay, so I definitely have some this week in pop stuff, but like I have so many other updates which I think are way more fun
Like life
to talk.
updates.
Life updates, yes. Okay,
Okay.
where do I begin?
Not
So
the pink,
many.
not the pink sticky note.
Okay, let's talk dating updates. If you guys listened to the last guest episode, side note,
Is your microphone
I've
on?
got, is it really not on?
I don't know. So I
Oh,
just
crap.
noticed.
Speaker, microphone. Is that working now?
Yes, that is. It's
Oh,
okay. It didn't sound bad. It
17
it
minutes.
didn't it did not sound bad at all. I just noticed that because I was talking for the most part, so you're okay.
The weird part is it was clicked. It clicked the second one of the same one. You know
So
how Zoom
drama.
be sometimes.
Yeah.
Blood our light. So what is it? Boo boo cake?
Boo Boo the fool. That's boo boo
What?
drama. Like anything. Anything is boo boo.
Boo boo cake. Um, okay, so some dating updates. I can't remember exactly what I had shared in regards to the final hoopla with eBay Man.
Um,
Just that we broke up. I broke up with
yeah,
him.
and like I believe
Like, what censored version did I share?
the some sort of communication post breakup, let's just say. There was an effort for communication post breakup that you didn't fuck with, basically.
Okay, was it both? Was it
I don't remember,
okay? Yeah, it's
but
hard
I
because
don't think I know you didn't say the actual T of the third event.
Gotcha.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We
Um,
speak in code over here. You guys, if you want to hear the uncensored version, let us know in the comments. Do you want a Patreon? Do you want us to spill the fucking tea about everything?
yes. So this is just the reminder to the women, like when you make up your mind, like you need to make up your mind. I I don't honestly, I don't know if I 100%, million percent agree with this, but like I heard this like from multiple people. Like when you break up with someone, like you broke up with them for a reason, be done. But I've heard of people getting back together and it works out. So I don't know. I try
Me,
not. Oh, okay. Well, you guys weren't like it wasn't like some big crazy thing, it was just
no, no, but we did break up for 3 weeks there, and I was pretty in my. I don't even think we were dating for a year. I was
okay.
pretty
Yeah.
heartbroken there. I lost a lot of weight. I'm not even kidding. I was like so fucking depressed. I couldn't get off the couch for 3 weeks.
Aw.
I love my man. And then he like now he tries to rewrite history. He's like, Allie, it was like 3 days. I go, bitch. I counted the days. I
3 weeks.
counted the days.
3 days. Okay, so I'm like a pretty firm believer. Like when you guys break up, especially like I've said this here, like I have fully realized I do not want kids. So dating someone with a kid is just not. It's not going to be in my cards. There were many other factors that did not make sense for us to be together. Um, Values didn't align, life paths. So like I was what?
No.
Oh, your active listening sometimes confuses me, um, which is good and bad at the same time. But so I was like very bad because then I'm like, did I say something wrong? Not bad because it's weird,
Oh,
but
I'll
bad
let you
because
know when you said
yeah,
something wrong.
bad because I'm questioning what I'm saying. um, so I'm pretty firm in that he had reached out to me, and then I FaceTimed Allie crying. That was a fun night. And so I was like, we're done. I had blocked him on everything because I just did not want to see his stuff. I didn't want him to see my stuff. I just wanted to close that chapter. Like we're done. Like you can't call me, you can't text me. I unblock him multiple times? Yes, because I'm human. But I didn't because I was like, I wonder if messages will come through. They don't come
Yeah,
through. Just
we
like
also had to do an experiment and we had to Google it because
yeah,
you're human. There is a level
yeah.
of curiosity. That's so valid.
Yes. Yes. And so, and this is a good learning tool for everyone, guys. So really get the paper and pen out. So I was like, I'm good. I'm solid. We're done. I made my decision. And just recently, if you follow me, I made a new Instagram account because on my TikTok, it's Maddie Martinez. I talk a lot about Pittsburgh, networking events, solo dating, all that stuff. And I got invited to a few different events. And I'm like, I really want to make something out of this. So I made an Instagram. I'm starting to post on there. By the way, I am like an Instagram jail. So if everyone can go to my account and follow me, it's
Yeah.
Maddie Martinez. That'd be great. Anyway, I'm thinking nothing of it. I'm living, laughing, having fun, doing my thing, like sharing this stuff, meeting more people. It's great. I got an email from him from my like my business health coaching account. And I was just like, it, it, it just like, it just sucks. A couple of things. It's really good. Like I was thinking like, what if I was more insecure because I'll share this hopefully in a summarized version. I just went on a first date and it's not going anywhere. So it's kind of like, it was a little like a sting in the not a sting in the ego because he was into me, but I just wasn't into him and that connection wasn't there. What who isn't into me? Who isn't into us?
You go, it was a sting to the ego. Not that he wasn't into me.
More
So
like
whose ego is hurting?
okay,
Just his.
maybe not a sting to the ego, but a sting to like the pain point of like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would like to be with someone sharing life, doing and I'll give a summary of that date later here. So like that was the day or two beforehand. So I was just like, oh, and then I'm getting an email from someone my ex, and who very much wanted to see me. And it was kind of apology, which is nice in a way, but like also like I closed that chapter. Like I closed that chapter. We were done.
It's actually not that nice. That's nice that you can like pretend, but it's not nice. It's a way to just like try and get the claws back in. It's very self-serving. It
You're
was
right.
very me, not
Yes.
about you. And it's actually not nice at all. When people do that, it's like I'm thinking of you, but it's veiled in that way, but it's for them. It's something they want.
Yes. And I can imagine if I had lower self-esteem or if I was like really wanting to be with someone, like I would respond to that. Like, and I just think about a lot of women who do struggle with that and take bare minimum, take, the minimal effort, take whatever first person gives them attention. Younger me would have probably answered for sure because I'm like, oh my God, finally he sees all the things he was missing out on. And so I was like frustrated and I was like, you know what? It's fine. Like everything, it's fine. And then it gets worse where I get a second email from my new account, so my new email. And I was just like, because it's my new Instagram and I did not think about blocking him there. And I was just like, like, not I need to do it. I forgot about it today. I need to block him on that one too. But it's just like really like I didn't answer that first one. And he was thinking of me at the coffee shop that's like right next to my apartment. So I was like, okay, I can never go there. And I mean I can, but like now it's just like that's gonna be in the back of my mind. Like I
Yeah.
might bump into him there. So it's just
Fuck a double text. Let me find two emails.
yeah, yeah. And so like I am not gonna answer. Like, did I think about answering for like a hot second? Maybe. And that was out of pure like I don't even know what. I don't know what. So that's that. I mean, it's just like that door is closed. I am not reopening it because at the end of the day, I'm asking myself, what is it serving by answering? I don't want a child. I don't want to date someone with a child because I don't, that's not my future. I don't want that.
Yeah.
Our lives are totally different. To really be together, we would have to combine them. And I would have to really, again, what I was doing before, put myself in their world because
Hmm.
that's only fair to the child. Like, and I want my world. And that was something we
Hmm.
had struggled with where it felt like we were two different worlds, you know?
Hmm.
And so if I wanted that, then I could go to that, but I don't want that. So responding to that emails literally would do nothing for me. Would
Right.
not it's not in the direction of life that I want to go. And so that was that. So don't look back. You made a decision for a reason. And I'll never forget how when I broke up with him and he came back the second week and was like, well, you're a boss woman. I know you made up your mind. And I was just like, okay, like I did make up my mind. And this is now the second week in a row. We're breaking up. So I'm still done. Um,
Yeah.
so yeah, so ladies, like you don't like when you I think it's like when you feel that like twinge of insecurity, especially after not a bad, but a first date that's going nowhere,
Yeah.
like you don't have to go back to things that like are in your past for a reason. For a
Right.
reason.
Because there's comfortability in that. There's
Yes.
a level of security. You're like, I know I could be with this dude for the rest of my life. Like he ain't gonna find anyone better. But that's not enough for you. So
No.
it is compelling in a way because you're like, oh, I don't want to be alone or I want this or that. Like, and that's what I could have. But then you're giving up so much of yourself and you got so much like on the horizon. It's like you can't be compromising. I mean, even if you had shit, like even if you were like didn't have anything going on, you can't compromise. Like you gotta like put
Right.
yourself first because at the end of the day, like you don't want to wake up when you're like 50, 60 years old and be like, wow, I have been so unhappy my entire life. Like no one wants
I
that.
would be unhappy, like
Yeah.
if being a stepmom. Like I know I would be. It just wouldn't be fully fulfilling what I want. I think honestly, now even having a boyfriend right now would just not match with my life and like what I'm
Mhm.
doing. Like I don't need someone, especially if they're like insecure and I'm constantly talking and meeting to more people. Can you imagine like if I like imagine if I was dating Army Man Like he would freak the F out. Like if I remember whenever I didn't answer and then he was like, you didn't answer the phone. I was like, oh, one, we haven't met. Two, like I'm busy doing stuff. Like I'm not gonna tell you my every single move. And he's like, well, I want to know where you are. Like, bro, like you're like, yeah, no. So yes, we're not answering. We move, we're on to not worrying about that. Like if I run into him, I run into him. Honestly, what this might sound crazy, but when I read the second email, I when did I get the second email? I can't remember. The
Like
first email.
hours later.
Yeah, when I read the first email, I was down the street from that coffee shop, and I go, you know what? I'm gonna walk there, and if he happens to be there, it's I'm literally saying, hey, stop, and then just going home, like, and we'll be in public, like that'll be it. I won't have to ever hear from him again. I went there, he was not there, so I was like, that was my last hurrah. That was my answering the email right there.
Yeah.
Oh, the creepy part is that I obviously had that necklace that he gave me, and I wear it all the time. I lost it. It literally disappeared yesterday. If that's not a
Wow.
sign, huh?
How did it disappear? What do you mean? Like a
I don't
ghost
know.
took it?
I don't know what happened. Like I took it off to get a shower and it might be somewhere, but it's not I can't like my usual spots where I keep it if I
Mm.
take it off, not there. Disappeared.
It was a
If that's
ghost.
if that's not a sign, I don't know what is. Um yeah. So the dating update I wanted to give. The door has closed. What the heck is this? Oh, okay. I just got an email from someone. A cold email. um,
From him.
no, the dating update I wanted to give. Okay. So if you didn't listen to the episode with Alex Dally, I always want to say Alex Yap because her
I know. That's
I the
yeah.
amount of times I've said Yap. So with Alex, the divorce enthusiast, she talks a lot about just dating like all kinds of people.
Hmm.
And I was like, you know what? We're going to do that. This is the second time I have given this type of man a chance. And we are officially closing that door to this type of man, just a different type of energy. And it's not that I feel weird with saying the type of man, but like, I would just feel bad if like he heard this podcast and I said that. I don't know. They're just a different type of man. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think it's a bad thing. I think you're making it a bad thing.
Okay, that's true. That's a good point.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I'm still not going to say
That's fine. That's fine. But I think you
it.
have a tendency to overthink something and like just because
Yeah,
somebody is some type like whatever, just somebody some type of way, like it doesn't mean it's bad. I mean, if you're speaking like disparagingly, yeah, maybe that's not nice, but like not a bad thing. Like everybody there's a person for everybody and everybody has their own vibes and I don't think it's bad to not
that's
be
true. I
attracted to a
guess
certain vibe.
that's true. So it was a vibe I wasn't sure if I was attracted to and went on the date. He was super, like, the banter was great via text. I was like, oh, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
And we didn't text a ton. I told him, like, I don't text him for a first date. Banter was great. I was feeling like, okay, I'm into this. And conversation was great. We talked for hours and hours and hours and hours. Like literally, I should have cut the date off earlier because I was tired, but it was great. We're life aligning, traveling, this and that, all these activities. They have a full life. I have a full life. I'm like, this is great. I realized it was great because I just was not nervous or super attracted to him. So like the shield was down.
Okay.
And I gave a college try. I really
Do you have a
tried.
picture for behind the scenes for me?
I didn't send you one?
Never.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
behind the
Um,
scenes.
behind the scenes, yeah. And yeah, and I tried and it just I felt bad. Like it was such a good. It was like from an outsider's perspective, it probably looked like the best first date anyone's ever having in their life. But internally, I was leaving, and I think I sent you a voice memo,
Yeah.
but I was just like, I don't know. And lately, I've been saying to myself, be decisive. Like when you don't know how the first date went, that's probably a good answer. That's probably a good answer. Like I wasn't like excited to hear from him again. I wasn't like, oh my God, like
Mm,
I none of that because we were just so friendly and I was just so comfortable, but
okay.
not from a perspective of attraction. And
Right.
you can't force attraction. And so I told him, I was like, I had a really great time, but like honestly, for me, it was very much like friend. Like I tried. Yeah. So we told him the next day, like, no point in like
Yeah,
waiting. Like,
yeah. That, and you know what? It hurts in the moment for the individual that's basically being rejected. Rejection is a
yeah,
part of dating. That is a part of dating, but you also didn't, fuck around. You're not letting somebody just stew and being like, "Oh my God, maybe there's a second date possible," and all these sorts of things. Like you were direct, which is that's really helpful in a dating
yeah,
because, what's
yeah.
the point?
I literally said on the date, I'm like, yeah, I think being clear is kind.
Yeah.
Sorry, dude. Um, so yeah, so nothing is happening with that. There was another guy that I met, and he made plans with me to do something on Sunday. Sunday came and went, never heard from him. So yeah, I'm just
Is he
not,
alive?
I don't know, I don't care.
He like never reached out again.
No. Like we
That's
talked
so.
Saturday and Sunday, and then we were like, yeah, we'll do something on Sunday. And then after Sunday, like evening, and never heard from him again.
So you talked to him Saturday. You talked to him Sunday. Was the Sunday you were supposed to have plans, or was it supposed to be the following Sunday?
Following.
Okay. That's so weird.
Yeah, never heard from him again, which is totally fine
He
because
might have fallen off the face of the earth.
I don't care. He definitely was cuter from a distance. So I don't have to waste my time on a medium ugly.
Oh my God.
Because I was like, and I'm like already like, and then I was like, you know what, we'll just give it a shot. Because like I think certain characteristics can be like endearing and cute and like whatever. So yeah. So we're just not worried. So I'm just still not on apps, don't have time. I'm going to it's actually a singles party, which I really didn't realize, but it's
A what?
a singles event. It's a
Oh,
denim
oh, oh.
party that I got invited to. And it's cowboy like denim themed, but I'm doing like space cowboy. So I have like a denim on denim outfit. I got a silver metallic bikini top, and
That's
then I'm getting
cute.
a belt buckle, got disco earrings. So we're going all out for it. What?
Okay, so you're wearing the bikini top as a top and then you're putting a
Mhm.
jacket over it?
Yes, I have. You know that same Wrangler. I have the jacket in the bottom. I wear them all the time.
Sure.
You've probably seen it.
Yeah, yeah, I'm trying to
I posted it.
visualize. I'm trying to
I posted it
visualize.
yesterday. Yesterday? No, I posted it on TikTok recently.
As if I'm like your secret agent, like I can remember everything. This girl. I'm
Let me show.
excited for that outfit. Okay, when's the
I
event?
the 28th.
Okay,
Um.
slay. Oh my God, that's gonna be
So
really fun.
here, let me show. So this is without the rest of it. So I'm gonna have
You're gonna wear the
um
bikini top where the black
yes,
would be.
and I'm getting a belt buckle. I'm
Oh,
gonna
love.
Yes, I might thrift or just go down. There's like an actual Pittsburgh store. I might just
Oh,
go and like snag one from them,
yeah.
buy one, not steal. uh,
The five finger discount.
no, I
Have
probably
you
am not
ever in Minecraft stole something?
in Minecraft.
Yeah, like not real life, like in Minecraft.
In Minecraft, no, because I was terrified of getting in trouble.
Yeah, me neither. I've never stole something, but one of my friends put something in my bag one time and then took it for them later, and I didn't know.
Oh, where from? In Minecraft.
Sephora in Minecraft. Well, it wasn't
in
me.
my
I
car.
didn't steal it. But
Yeah.
I didn't know, and all the sensors kept going off in like the shopping malls. And I was like literally like I don't know what's going on. Like I have no idea. Like I had bags
Uh-huh.
that I had bought and they were like, I don't know, like you're good, whatever.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Do I know this friend?
Yeah.
I knew it. You know
Yeah.
what? It's fine. It's
I don't
fine. I
think
get it.
she used to be a pretty big klepto. She used to steal bras, her and her sister from Victoria's Secret.
No
Yeah,
way.
like, and she'd be like,
Oh.
"What's your size? I can get you a bra." I'm like, "I can just
Oh.
buy it. I can just buy it, girl. It's okay." I mean, but she
Uh,
honestly said, "Fuck corporate America. They have enough money," and they
true
never got
that.
caught. So,
Wow. I did want to add the power of being a yapper when you go to the airport. Now, I know people love to say, like, be careful who you're talking to. You don't know, blah, 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 blah. Like, some people just don't have it in them to, like, be yappers and start conversations. But
yeah. I also, other side of that, if I am in place certain places, I'm like, don't fucking talk to me. Like there is a big like
yeah,
do not disturb on my forehead. And the airport
yeah.
would be one of those
Oh,
places.
no, that's hunting ground for me.
Oh my God.
So I chose to use my powers for good. When and by powers I mean just my ability to like talk to random people and just like entice them to come talk to me. I when I was at the airport coming back from Mexico on that disgustingly terrible three flights home, 24-hour trip, I saw someone and I just struck up a conversation. And next thing you know, we have a call scheduled on the books for Thursday because he has multiple different businesses and wants to take one of his global health businesses via podcast format and wanted to talk to me about how to basically podcast, how to do this, how to do that. And I just want to say, you never know what's going to come out of things. Like, do I know what's going to come out of this? No, but I love to be able to just like have conversations with random people because I saw this TikTok and it was like, you don't know who you're going to meet at the airport. It could be your next husband, it could be your next boss, it could be someone that's going to be an investor for an idea that you have. And do I know where this is going to go? No. But it could go kind of like anywhere. Just someone that I could have in my Rolodex of interesting people that I know, or future connections, or who knows what. So I will keep you guys abreast on what happens in that conversation. I'm really intrigued because like I don't know exactly like what the podcasting things like he needs assisted on, but I'm like really interested to see how I can help because like I really do love helping people like build stuff and make a big impact. And um one of his businesses being global health was like pretty intriguing to me, and I was like, oh, interesting. So just
Mm,
being a yapper, like you really don't know what can come out of that, and what opportunities could come out of just being able to have a conversation with people. And that's like also something the guy said to me on that date. He was like, thank you for like being really good at having a conversation. Because I think conversation, and especially between strangers, is like a dying talent
art.
slash yeah, a dying art. And I think it really requires charisma, personality, and just having good conversation skills to be an active listener, which you're really good at, to be able to ask more in-depth questions, to really take an interest in people. And if that's
Yeah.
something like a skill, like if you want to, I don't know, get a promotion, meet more people, network, like being good at conversation and um, taking an interest in people is so uncommon. When you
Mm,
do it, it's like you are like an enigma. So
right.
like people
Yeah.
love that because not many people know how to do that, and it's hard and it's awkward at first. But the more you start talking to random people and at events, or especially if you're at a networking event, like it gets easier over time. You don't know what door is going to open from it.
Right. No, there's so that's really true. But how do you stop attracting weirdos? Because I swear to God,
Hmm.
I don't know what my problem is. I think I must have a fucking weirdo magnet on me
Hmm.
because and you ask Kate this, my sister, I always get presented with the weirdest scenarios, random strangers coming up to me, this and that's happening. And I'm like, do I
Mhm.
have this attraction for like, I want to hear about your weird situation that's happening, or I want to be like in it brought into this weird dynamic, like all the goddamn time. It's so
Mm.
bizarre. Like, Kate will always be like, all the weirdest shit happens to you all the time. And I go, Kate, I am so closed off. My face looks like, don't fucking talk to
Mhm.
me. And she's like, yeah,
Mhm.
people, they don't give a fuck about that. They go right to you. What is that about? I attract
I don't
weirdos.
know. I'm maybe it's part because I feel like I called in my ex to come back into my life because I kept seeing his fucking car everywhere and thinking
No,
about
I'm not
him.
calling anybody in.
I know, but you are saying I attract weirdos, so
Bitch, because the situations are weirdos are always coming up to me. They're always like talking to me at the grocery store or like I'll be in public or something. Like I can't go into a place without somebody just coming. Like it's so fucking weird. It's so
I
weird.
don't.
I don't have in public, I don't really have a very welcoming vibe. I keep to
Mhm.
myself. If I'm on a mission,
Mhm.
I really don't want to be talked to.
Mhm. I don't know. I mean, now maybe just saying I only attract people that I don't know that are not weird. I only attract
It's
X, Y,
been
and
my
Z.
whole life. It's been my whole life. I was at a funeral and somebody called me the wrong name and they
Mhm.
think they like I was like this 4 foot tall woman. Like
Mhm.
I go into the Dunkin' Donuts and I have just like these old men thinking I'm somebody else. Like I don't know. I just walk into places and people are like you. I'm going after you. I don't know what it is. Ugh. I gotta get
I
Kate
don't
to
know.
give her insights on this because I literally the weirdest shit always happens to me. I don't know what it is. I guess I must have like a helping aura, but I don't want to
You
help you.
do though.
I don't
You
want to
do
help you,
though.
you weirdo.
Because I've seen you in public, like when we went grocery shopping, and like you are super nice. Like you are super nice to everyone. Like I think you do. I think it's your aura has always been to me very calming, very like I guess you could say approachable in a way, or very. I think yeah. I think it's just like your aura, and maybe just from here on out, we start saying like we only attract, and then you insert who you want to attract, or I don't attract anyone coming up to me. I don't
That's
know.
great. I think there's a part, somebody put a magnet in my body for weirdo. I swear it's been my entire life. It's, I don't understand it. I have to start writing these things down because it really is quite bizarre. It's quite weird.
Yeah.
And like, if I'm with Kate, they don't go up to her. It's just me. It'll
Weird.
be
I don't
like it'll be
know.
and like you're standing in line at the grocery store and the lady it'd be like an example. The lady turns around, she's like, "Oh, I'm trying to avoid my ex-husband. He's been boozing all day." And like weird conversations, and I'm like, "Oh wow, oh that's crazy." And I'm like, "The fuck, like stop talking to me, stop talking to me." So that is why I always wear an AirPod in public. I usually wear sunglasses, like if especially if I'm by myself. Like
Mhm.
I'm not trying to do this. So, but it's so bizarre. It maybe is that maybe it's my aura. They're like, this bitch is safe and I can yap to her.
It might be the aura.
But I'm not
Hate
trying
to
to be
say it.
safe for you people. I don't know you. I gotta protect my peace. So bizarre.
Hate to
So
say it.
fucking
Might be
weird.
the aura. Might be the aura.
And what do I do about that? I can't. It's just me. Like, what do I can't.
I don't know. Yeah, like I said, just here on out, say I only attract, and then the people you want to attract. That's
What if
actually on
it's,
my homework today is like to write out like my revised dream life, dream everything. And
yeah.
just really I was listening, this might be helpful. I was listening to Abraham Hicks, and she was saying it was like an episode, just a YouTube clip, like a long
Yeah.
clip or whatever, where it was how to end something currently happening for you and start something new. So like
Okay.
instead of so very very similar to here, You want something to stop happening. So you're putting energy like, oh, I don't want to attract these people, but it's you're still giving energy to a situation. So instead of giving any energy to that, you just stop giving energy to that and only talk about exactly what you want. That's a lot of like the manifestation is like
Yeah.
I kept saying like, oh my god, I'm seeing his car everywhere. Not his car, but the car he drives. Like I'm seeing it everywhere. And then I basically, I believe, like I kind of like manifested that to happen to him to email me. So now I'm like, my new energy is like I'm going to be writing about my dream life, all the things I want to do, like what my days look like. Like that's what going to give energy to. Nothing
Yeah.
else that I don't want. It's just stopping, ceasing, putting any thought, any literally energy, anything to what I don't want and only to what I do want. You have to stop the pipeline essentially.
Mm.
So it's the same thing. So like I don't want to attract these
I
weirdos.
don't think about it that often. I never think about it.
Mm,
It's never on my mind until I am approached.
mm, 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 mm.
I don't know. It's
The facade.
ever since I've been probably in like middle school or high school.
Mhm.
Weird shit just finds me. And I
Weird
don't know
shit.
what it is. I think that happens to my dad as well.
Oh, I could see that with your dad.
Yeah, and like he's not the most approachable in public. Like he is like he like doesn't fuck around. Like he'll be on the phone for like literally 2 minutes and he'll be like, "All right, bye, I gotta go." I'm like, "Hello, you called me. Like, hello, are you there?" Like,
Uh-huh.
no, it's so
Uh-huh.
weird. But like he's super nice, but like he just doesn't he like has no bullshit meter. Like it's like nothing. I'm like,
Mm.
"Dad, you're so weird." So I don't know. It's something I think somebody microchipped me, but what are you gonna do? I mean,
Uh,
this is the life that I live.
Last thing I want to end with because it's at scary slash
What?
literally my whole body. Like I didn't tell you this. So last night I'm sleeping. Get to bed at 10. I'm like, this is good. I'm still a little tired, but it's fine. And I'm tired because of this. I take my earplugs out. Sometimes they just like bug me. And so I took them out. And so I just have my sound machine on. What?
Wild that you sleep with earplugs in when you live alone.
I have neighbors. I
Well,
like
duh. Everybody has neighbors.
I live in an apartment, so I got
But that's
upstairs.
so bananas.
I like to keep it nice and quiet. And I slept and I was hot and I woke up. So if I'm like a tinge hot, I'm waking
Ugh.
up.
I was
I
hot
know.
last night too, actually.
Yeah. So I need to get we need to get a sponsor for Chili Pad because bitch, I need a chili pad. Yeah.
Ooh.
So anyway, I open the window and it's snowing, and then I'm like, oh, I need that fresh air. So I go back to bed. I hear something. And I open my eyes, take off my eye mask, and I'm like, what did I just hear? And I'm looking, I'm like barely coherent. I'm like, it's 12. I'm like, ugh. I look outside my bedroom door, which goes right to my door to my apartment. And I'm looking and I'm like, why is there so much light coming into my apartment? I'm like, looking again. I go, oh my God, that noise I heard, my apartment door opened up.
Do you not lock it?
I I must have forgot. But what I did put on is the little
Oh,
so it opened. That's a
yeah.
noise that I heard, and it only opened so far.
Yeah.
I like shit my pants. Now, thank God, there's two front doors to my
Yeah.
apartment, and one of them you have to have a key.
Yeah.
So like someone can't just come off the street. Like I could never
Right.
live in an apartment building that like your door goes to outside. That would scare me. And so I was just like, okay, did I grab a object? 100%. Did I do a scope around my apartment? 100%. But like, I literally like shit my pants. Like that was so scary seeing my apartment door opened
Yeah.
like in the middle of the night. I was just like, oh my God. Like I was like,
Yeah.
and like it opened pretty far. I was like, I think someone could have like literally slid in through between there. Like
They'd have to be very small. I think they make the opening like your body might be able to because you can contort it, but I don't think most people's heads.
I'll have to double check that.
But
But
what probably happened is you opened the window and it didn't latch all the way and it pulled it.
that's what I was thinking. It was probably from the window.
Probably wasn't a ghost, but also what I like to say is if whoever is here, if you're here, I'm chill with you, be chill with me.
Yes. But
But that
I,
that is pretty scary.
oh my God, no. That's just like the first time I've ever felt scared living alone.
Oh, yeah, that's
It
yeah.
was just like, I was like, oh. And my mom was like, you should this is before something happened in the neighborhood. Stuff's gonna happen. I mean, nothing, positive things only happen here,
We
but
hear
things
pew
happen.
pews all the time. I mean, you're not supposed to hunt at night. That's illegal, but we also
Yeah.
live in like kind of farmland. So
Yeah, you do live like bumfuck.
I don't think it's like people pew pewing each other, but also they go off all the time. And half the
Yeah.
time, like it's kind of crazy. And I'm like, oh, like what do I do? But it's fucking
Yeah.
scary, So I mean, but shit happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And my mom was like, you should get a bat and put it under your bed.
A bat?
And
What am I
I
gonna beat
know.
someone's ass?
And I quite literally, and I go, Mom, don't forget, I have a pew pew. Like, I'm not beating someone. I'm taking care of business. I'm taking, because one thing about me, I'm not going to be a victim. I will not be a victim.
Would you ever get that thing in your door? You like put it in the door and it like locks into place and it has like
I
however
have
many
seen
like
that.
pounds of pressure it can withstand. I mean, if I lived alone, I definitely would be like, I don't like when James goes away. Like, I don't like to be here overnight by myself. No, I mean, what's gonna
Mm,
happen? Probably nothing, but like,
yeah.
what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
even if I had, like, I don't want any drama. I really have no desire to have a pew pew. That's not my tea. What the fuck am I
Hmm.
gonna do? Like,
Yeah.
I'll just like hide under my bed. I don't know. Like, what the fuck am I gonna do? So if I lived alone, I definitely would have one of those things like I've seen the TikTok girlies have.
Yeah, I think I might get one, but also at the same time, I've almost like I'll be living here for a year in August, which is crazy.
That is
Um,
crazy.
and no issues, very safe area.
Oh yeah.
So like I don't live like I almost lived actually closer to like downtown, and then I
Yeah.
was like, ugh, this is not it. So I don't live downtown, luckily. So if I did, I'd probably do that. The newer builds, like they are downtown. Like you're not getting new builds where I live, which is what I
Right.
wanted. I wanted the charm. You're not getting stained glass in the new builds. So
Yeah, we lived in a like a luxury apartment. It sounds so dumb when you say that, but it was really nice, but it is super, super modern and it has no
yeah.
charm and everything's connected. So if one person's fire alarm went off and if you don't shut it off in time, then the whole building goes off. And one time there was a fire.
Uh,
Like there was literally smoke in the hallways. I had to grab butter. It was before we had Armin. I had to grab butter. We had to evacuate and then these guys on our floor, they were all handicapped. And if you like when the fire, like if there's a fire and the alarms go off or what have you, like the emergency things drop over so that you don't use the elevator in case you lost power. However, we were on
mhm,
the fifth floor. They are in
mhm.
wheelchairs. So they were freaking out and they're like, we can't, like, because you have to push through. Have you ever seen them come down? Like an
No.
emergency, it's a draw, it like veils it so you don't use it. But if you have to push through it to like break the sensor. They couldn't reach it. I was like, and no, like everybody was all leaving. I was like one of the last people to leave our floor because I was trying to find
Uh-huh.
butter. The whole drama, it was traumatizing. Um, they all got in, whatever. It was all good. But like, yeah, living in like a big kind of it's
Yeah.
it has its pluses, but it also has its minuses, and you do lose the charm. You lose
Yeah,
the
I honestly, there was one that is like down the road-ish from me. And I
yeah.
remember I asked like how many units, and she was like, oh, 150. And I was like, it kind of felt like I was living in like a Harry Potter dorm because it was so big.
Oh
But
yeah. Oh yeah. Our build there was two buildings where we lived. There was five floors in each building. I don't know how many rooms on each floor, but like you
mhm.
feel it's like kind of like a hotel. It's weird,
Yeah,
but yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It was in on it, the it was lower rent, but with all of the additions of the
Yeah.
things you had, it was like way more than what I pay now. And I was just
Yeah.
like, and oh, all these people, no, did have a garage, which right now I'm
Oh.
wishing I had, but it is what it is. Um,
I liked living. The only thing I'll say is about that apartment that we lived at, it always felt relatively safe. And like I would walk around, like I would do big loops around the whole thing. There was
uh,
always people. It was like
uh,
in kind of like it was off of a big road, but it was like pushed back. So like people are only
uh,
going to be there if they live there. And that was kind of nice. And they had like a bougie ass coffee machine. So in the morning, I would wake up, I would go get a
oh,
coffee,
that
I
is
would do a
nice.
couple of laps, I would go upstairs, I would go work in the business center. Like they had this
Uh-huh.
bomb ass gym. Like for a first apartment, whoo, it was real bougie. And then we moved up to Vermont in a duplex, which was actually, it was super charming. It was like very historical. And we also lived in a really beautiful location where I could walk to everything. Our house now, I could walk, but like also like,
It's 6'2" main roadie.
well, I mean, you could walk if you had to, but yeah, it's like
Yeah.
not relaxing. So I'm like, I usually go and drive somewhere to walk, which is, it's not the same vibe, but
No, yeah, I know. That's what I wanted to avoid. I was like, I
yeah.
want to be able to just
Especially
walk
as a young,
anywhere.
hot single, you got to be able to have a walkable area.
Low key though, before we end, because I know you got to go. Um, I when I drove to that, I was at an appointment. When I drove to that date, I think I'm gonna
Not
start
not calling a date an appointment. That's
well,
that's how you know what the vibe is.
I know. I think I'm gonna start doing Uber because let me tell you, that night there happened to be every fucking thing happening. I almost parked at a parking garage that was $45. I was like, I refuse to park here. Like every garage was full. And I was like, maybe I should just be Ubering to
Were you
dates when
in the
there's
city?
yes, downtown. Um,
Honey, I hate to break it to you. That's so normal.
the normal parking garage I go to is $8.
Yeah, but
So I was
is it in the city?
yes, yes, it's my tried and true. Yeah, that's one
That
I
is
always
some
go to.
that is some crazy shit because I feel like $45 is like it's
Oh, that's
expensive, but it's
insane.
standard. Like I feel like
Oh, I can't. Yeah, I was like, I refuse to. So I
because an
found
Uber
another
is going to
one,
be just as much, no?
minus the 45 minutes of driving around trying to find parking.
You had to drive around for 45 minutes? Oh, I
Because
would have
all
gone home. I would have gone
the garage,
home.
I almost did.
Yeah,
The
I would have
garage
been
was,
like, I'm having car trouble. No, I would have gone 45 minutes for
well,
a guy that you're not even sure about?
I, I know.
Like
I
Gypsy
had,
Rose, was the D fire? No. The metaphorical D was Gypsy Rose, remember? When she
oh,
yeah, she was like in the comment section with her first husband Ryan. She's like, the D is fire. I love that bitch. I don't
yeah, no,
care.
I learned my lesson from that. Will not be doing that ever again. But I don't see any dates coming up in my horizon, so we're fine. We're fine.
I'm
Um,
dead.
but we will end it here because we got stuff to do. So thank you guys so much for listening and watching kind of healthy. Please make sure to subscribe, give us a 5-star review. Only you bitches, no 2 or 1 stars. And share this with a friend who just wants to catch up, wants to goof the gab, all the good stuff.
Bye.
You can find
Oh,
us. Here's me doing it from memory finally, and Allie cutting me off. You can find us on Apple, Spotify, YouTube, anywhere where you stream podcasts. Bye.
bye.